going on. Where's the best place to sit?
On your bum.
Yeah, but what seat? You on the outside or inside or what?
On the outside is good viewing.
Yep.
Okay guys, now
Getting out the boat, a very fast boat this is. We'll see how we go.
Once we clear that island though, we will be increasing speed to about 40 knots, which means for you guys that if you have any hats, wigs, toupees, any wives that weigh under 40 kilos, you might want to hang on to them fairly tightly. So until then folks, sit back, relax and enjoy the ride.
Wind in your hair. Nothing like it. First stop brings us to our halfway point, basically. Halfway between Paihia and the hole in the rock. So this passageway that we are going through now is called Okahu Passage, named after the island out to our left-hand side. Okahu Island means to cloak or shelter, and this island does extremely well at sheltering the main group of islands from the open ocean. So the open ocean is exactly what we are going to encounter once we get through the gap between these two islands. We'll start to see our destination starting to appear on our right hand side off in the distance there. Large island, bit of a scallop bite taken out of the top right hand side. Looks a little bit like the top half of the map of Australia, if you use your imagination. That is Piercy Island, and where the hole in the rock is located. Particular rock here generally has our southern visitors, the New Zealand fur seals, lounging about on the rocks. So we had a couple here on the last trip. I can see 2, 3 of them already lounging on the rocks, making that bit of rock look quite comfortable actually, surprisingly. Now what you're looking for is a bit of rock that moves. See, right on cue. Puts his head up, turns around, bit of a pose for you. And the more you look, the more you see. So along that same line as that seal is, there's another 2 to its left-hand side. or its right-hand side, our left. So we haven't had New Zealand fur seals here in the bay for over 200 years. So in the last 15 to 20 years, they've slowly started to come back. Not in any great numbers though, unfortunately. Face. Now her name is Wahine Moana, or Woman of the Sea. Now she is said to watch over us as we make passage through the archway, and believe me, some of the days we come out here we can use all the help that we can get, that's for sure. Cathedral Cave, also known as Manawahuna, or Hidden Heart. Now this cave reaches some 70 odd metres back into the centre of the island. We've had divers in the back of the cave that say they feel a surge coming from the other side. If you look around the waterline there, you'll see some lovely colours of pinks and purples and even a few splashes of orange and red. Now we are not warm enough or tropical enough to have coral, but this is a subspecies of coral called coral. Last opportunity to take your photos before we pick up speed again. We may pop across to the Cape Breton Peninsula and have a closer look at the lighthouse.